The city hummed, a symphony of a million lives unfolding beneath a blanket of stars. Taxis streamed down avenues, their headlights painting streaks of light on rain-slicked asphalt. Skyscrapers pierced the inky sky, their windows glowing like distant constellations. From a quiet rooftop, a lone figure, a night watchman, gazed upwards. He was accustomed to the usual celestial dance, but tonight, something was different. A flicker, then a steady glow, unlike any aircraft he'd ever seen. High above, a cluster of lights began to coalesce. They moved with an impossible grace, defying all known aerodynamics. The watchman squinted, his heart quickening. This was no plane, no helicopter. Across town, a young couple on a late-night stroll paused, their laughter dying on their lips. They pointed, their voices hushed, as the lights grew brighter, more defined. What started as a distant shimmer now dominated the skyline. A colossal, silent craft, its metallic hull reflecting the city's glow, hovered with an eerie stillness. It was massive, unlike anything ever built by human hands. Its form was a perfect, seamless disk, pulsating with an internal, electric cyan light. No engines, no visible means of propulsion, just an immense, silent presence that commanded the night. Word spread like wildfire. Phones lit up, social media feeds exploded. From every street corner, every apartment window, eyes were fixed on the impossible spectacle above. A collective gasp rippled through the city as the craft began to move. Not a slow drift, but an instantaneous shift, defying inertia, appearing in a new position with breathtaking speed. Then, from its underside, beams of intense, focused light erupted. They weren't destructive, but exploratory, sweeping across buildings, illuminating streets, and momentarily blinding onlookers. Panic began to set in. The initial awe gave way to fear as the sheer impossibility of the situation sank in. Whispers turned to shouts, and the once calm city began to stir with unease. Sirens wailed in the distance, growing louder. Emergency services, police, and military vehicles converged on the city center, their flashing lights adding to the chaotic spectacle. Authorities struggled to maintain order, their radios crackling with frantic reports. Was it a hoax? A sophisticated military exercise? Or something far beyond human comprehension? A spokesperson for the city's emergency management office appeared on a hastily arranged press conference, his voice strained. He urged calm, but offered no answers. Meanwhile, the UFO remained, a silent sentinel, its electric cyan glow casting an otherworldly pallor over the familiar cityscape. It seemed to be observing, studying, waiting. Scientists and astrophysicists were called in, their initial skepticism quickly replaced by profound bewilderment. The data they collected defied every known law of physics. One renowned expert, Dr. Eris Thorne, a leading voice in exoplanetary research, spoke cautiously. The energy signatures, the propulsion system, they are unlike anything we've ever theorized. He continued, his voice low. The precision of its movements, the sheer scale, it points to a technology millennia beyond our own. We are witnessing something truly extraordinary. The world watched, captivated and terrified. News channels broadcast live, their anchors struggling to find words to describe the unfolding reality. Humanity held its breath. As dawn approached, painting the eastern sky with hues of purple and orange, the UFO remained. Its glow seemed to intensify, a silent challenge to the rising sun. The city, usually vibrant with morning activity, was eerily quiet. Streets were deserted, businesses closed. All eyes were still on the sky, waiting for a sign, an answer. Then, a new phenomenon. Smaller lights, like brilliant stars, began to detach from the main craft. They darted across the sky, performing intricate aerial ballets. Were they probes? Smaller vessels? Their purpose was unknown, their movements mesmerizing and terrifying in equal measure. The city braced itself for what might come next. The world held its breath, collectively wondering, what did they want? Were they here to observe, to communicate, or to conquer? The answers remained elusive, hanging in the morning air. As the sun finally broke the horizon, casting long shadows across the city, the massive craft began to ascend, slowly at first, then with increasing speed. The smaller lights followed, like a celestial escort. Higher and higher they went, until they were mere pinpricks of light against the vast blue. Then, in a final, blinding flash of electric cyan, they vanished, leaving behind only questions. The night the UFO appeared over the city became a legend, a turning point in human history. But the biggest question remained: where did they go? And more importantly, would they return?